Welcome back, y'all, to my channel. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Hey guys, today I'm doing a frontal sew-in with 2 bundles from my hair collection. It's the Body Wave collection in the inches 14 and 16 inch. We're also doing a transparent lace frontal from my hair collection as well. This frontal has been shampooed, conditioned. It's very soft. It's already been plucked. I plucked the frontal, but I will be customizing the frontal when I put it on my clients. Okay, now we're transitioning into actually getting started. First, we're gonna blow dry the hair. I shampooed my client's hair, so her hair is wet. And this should take, it depends on the person. After I finish braiding the hair straight back, I apply Got To Be gel right where the edges are and swoop them back. That way they're extra protected from when I put the bald cap on and also when I put the lace glue on. Now we're just putting the bald cap on. Everybody is different. Some people use a stocking cap, but in this case, I just used a regular natural brown color. And now I'm just putting the concealer powder on. Some people do powder, some people do foundation, but in this case, I'm actually just taking some powder from my makeup kit. And I cut the ears out right here just to secure the cap down when I'm spraying the Got To Be Free spray on. When you're putting the client underneath the dryer, underneath the hooded dryer, make sure that the heat is on low heat. Or you can use cool, but I do low heat. Once the client is from under the dryer, go back in a second time by the ears, spray Got To Be Free spray, and take the dryer, put it on low heat or cool, and make sure that it's completely dry on the sides before you start cutting the cap, because it tends to kind of lift by the ears because of the tension from the cap. Once you start to cut it, the tension from the cap releases. So make sure to go back that second time. If you want to, you can add glue to your cap, but I just don't do that. Cut the cap in the back of the client's head, right where you're sewing the bundles on, because you want the client's scalp to breathe. Don't leave it on because the client's scalp will become moist and itchy over time. Right here, I'm just cleaning her hairline off with alcohol so the hairline will be nice and clean. Right here is where I'm cutting the band off that I sewn on earlier to secure the frontal down while I was sewing the back of the frontal down. Make sure to cut this off, please, because this will cause major pain to the client's head and will just give them continuous headaches. When it comes to gluing the gluing down before you put your frontal on, everything is repetitious. I do everything in threes, so I did 3 layers of bold hold glue. before I did my first official glue down. Before pulling the lace down and starting to apply the frontal on the glue, make sure that the glue is clear. When it shows up on her hairline, make sure that it's clear and not white, or it will start to become white on the lace. Now, I know y'all see me in this video and thinking, Kira, you look a hot mess. I know I do. I thought about this video at the very, very last minute and said, you know what, let me make a YouTube video this time. I'm not photogenic. I'm not really into videos. I always like to be behind the scenes with everything that I do, but I'm trying to show my face more and get myself out there. Just in this moment, it was very last minute. I promise next time I'm going to be on point, y'all, with the outfit, hair, everything. Now moving on, I'm just cutting the lace. And this is just the first step. I start cutting the lace, and y'all will see as I go. As I go, I'm going to be cutting more lace. I'm just gluing down the frontal a little bit more, just in certain areas. So once I really start cutting more of the lace, I can really get a better visual of how I want the lace to sit. And remember, everything is in threes. Every time I put the glue down in any spot, I always apply the glue 3 times, 3 coats of glue to make sure that the lace is going to be secure. I learned a valuable lesson this day to not use my fingers with glue because it gets so sticky on my fingers, and I just have a phobia of things sticking to me. So in the next time I do a frontal sewing, to save me more time in the future of having to keep washing my hands, I'm just going to use popsicle sticks. Now I'm just moving on to my other side, and I'm doing the same exact thing that I did to the side previously. I was so distracted. Me and my client was watching the documentary on Netflix called Surviving R. Kelly. I had never seen it. And I was just so distracted. I was just so amazed at all the stuff that had been going on with R. Kelly over the years. Oh, but anyways. Now I'm getting ready to cut the excess lace off that is hanging over her ear. You don't want all that lace. You want it to mimic once again, you want it to mimic a scalp. So I'm cutting off the lace going downwards when I'm cutting, so that way I won't cut too much lace off. And I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. When your frontal is already glued down, it just makes it so much easier to cut the lace because you know exactly what to cut and what not to cut. All right, and here you can see that a little bit of lace, lifted up as I was pulling the frontal down, and that's okay, that happens often. Just go back in with the glue, do it in 3 times, put 3 layers of glue. Make sure each layer is clear before you apply the next, and just secure. Right here is where I like to take my tinting spray and, as we all know, if all frontals, except if they're HD, most of them are gritty. Transparent lace is gritty, and the regular, just regular lace frontals, they have those grids in them. So this is where I take my lace tint and I start to dab areas that I see didn't really take all of the tint when I sprayed the lace when I sprayed the tint inside of the lace the first time. This is where I'm pre-molding the spots where I want the baby hairs to be. The foam wrap, you have to move quick with this because if you don't, the lace will start to lift up. So move quick. I start to put the foam wrap on the areas that I want the baby hairs to swoop at. And now I'm going to put my wrap tape on. Now I'm just sewing down my bundles. For the styling, I don't have the video of the styling portion. I'll do a styling video later, but she's just going to get some nice fancy curls. Gonna press this wavy hair out and get her looking classy. And there you have it, this body wave hair pressed out and given some barrel curls for a nice classy look. Just a minimal amount of baby hairs that still keeps it very cute, very contemporary. Make sure you like and subscribe this video and follow me on my Instagram page, Noelle Custom Collection. Bye.